it wasn't overly orchestrated, but it was just dialed in just with you know, where the movements are more natural, where you just move in. I think of Iron Maiden, who it's just so natural, right? You move left to right, and after a while, for years of playing, you just know where to go, but you don't just stay. Granted, drummers can't move around the stage, right? But
Right.
in that regard, wouldn't that be something if you got up and you started moving around the stage? Um,
Lars does it.
yeah, uh, I said drummers, Stephen. In that,
Wah, wah.
the overall performance, it was very artistic. It was very like emotional. I was crying during it. No, it's just you felt it. You went on a ride for that hour and 15, hour and 20
That's cool.
minutes. Oh, highly recommend. They played the Palladium, Hollywood Palladium, sold it out on the first leg of this tour back in, probably early summer. They'll come back through. If you get an opportunity, go to them. Go see them. Next time they come through, next album, I'm going to say now, they'll be playing arenas. They're at that level. They have the songs. They have the look. It's the whole package. So
Cool.
I've been a fan for years. Enjoyed it big time.
And her vocal range is amazing.
It is.
She
It's
can do the guttural, and then she has that operatic, classically trained, beautiful.
Yeah, it went through it. That the whole set. There wasn't. It was so, and it was like people go, oh well, was she singing to a track? No, they have backing tracks for like the accompanied music and some things like that, which is just part of your production, which I appreciate that. But it it wasn't masking or covering up any inadequacies,
Right.
and that was the cool thing. And just the guitar tone, everything was good. Everything was fantastic.
Awesome.
So
Awesome. Yeah. And of course, I know we've talked ad nauseum probably about ticket prices these days for bigger concerts. And I don't know if we've talked about the Iron Maiden, Anthrax, Megadeth tour coming up, which is going to be phenomenal, which fortunately I have a couple of tickets to go see.
yeah.
The going to see Rush, which is a big, huge controversy because of, again, ticket prices, and people are talking about, oh, you can't replace Neil Peart. And it's like, they're not replacing Neil Peart. They're just going back on tour, and they have a different drummer.
Yeah.
And Annika Nilles is an amazing drummer, and I believe is like the perfect fit. A lot of people are like, oh, it should have been Mike Portnoy. I'm like, well, that would be too easy.
I said that. I was like, I'll give the easy answer. When you said the name, I'm like, I don't even know who that is. And he goes, she's awesome. I see clips on YouTube. And so I've checked that out. So it's like, that's a bravo for and again, obviously they're connected. They know people all over the place, but to be able to find something that's not typical is pretty cool. And if anything, does it represent that we're not trying to replace Neil Peart? You can't.
We just want to jam.
Yeah. So yeah, I will. Well, they're not coming through my neck of the woods, but I'm still looking at ticket prices. I know it's going to be a premium to go. I will end up going to the show. We talked about early on when we started doing this together, one of the bands that I wish I would have seen.
Yep.
And I said, I will never, there's no way, Rush. Then I'm like, oh, okay. I need to do this. And I will. So it's, I have time, right? It's next summer, right? That they're coming through. So
that's time. It's way off.
So if I knock on your door the day before the show, I'll have my ticket, but just know that, I'll give you a little bit of a heads up. I got plenty of room
for you to sleep here.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll kick the baby out of the nursery, and you can sleep in the crib.
Totally. They don't take up much space.
Well, I know you'll get so drunk you'll be fetal. It won't matter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. So
I do want to bring something up.